Alright, here we are again with some Slay the Spire 2. I think today we are going to be playing the Silent. I like her. She's kinda neat. Removing cards from the Silent deck doesn't seem too bad. I feel like the Silent has a lot of like draw cards, so it's pretty easy to get into a infinite cycle. I maybe should have just taken out 2 defends, because I know that the Silent has a hard time with doing damage in the early game. I think this might be good, just to avoid early elite fights. Maybe get some early shopping done and a little bit of zest before the shopping, in case we get like an event that gets us like 20,000 gold or something like that. I don't actually want to take any damage. I need to focus on preserving life total, especially after taking the scissors. So we are about half health. I mean, probably closer to like 60% health, but who cares about that kind of semantics? You probably kill next turn. I don't think there's actually... Oh, no, there's plenty of alternative. Yeah, see. Alas. That was a... Oh, no. Wasn't even a misplay. Entirely valid option. This guy's called a C-punk? I feel that. I'm kind of a... I long to be a C-punk. I think we take acrobatics. Acrobatics seems like exactly the kind of card that we're looking for. 12 card deck, acrobatics. That means that if we get another... If we get like a prepare, then we can go through our entire deck in one cycle. One draw. Just seems pretty good. Actually want that. And I think we have to do some damage. We have to get some damage on the board. Take 4. It's not the worst. Alrighty. Turn plays itself. I'm really excited for this game to have just a little bit more content. Not that it doesn't have plenty. I've already played like tens of hours of it, so it is obviously quite contentful. But this is only the beginning, you know? For each card you discarded. For each card you discarded this turn, discard 2 cards. Add 2 shivs. We really don't want to... I think the Hidden Daggers is going to be okay because it fits into 2 different niches, one of which we're already started on. We're healing for sure. I'm not going to be greedy there. We're already started on like kind of a draw discard vibe, but it makes it so that we can easily pivot into a shiv build, which is great for us. I always try to hit the back guy, unless I can just kill this guy, which would, and block the 5 damage, which it's just not doable. Let's just do that. Get a little bit more damage. can even do another defend. We're definitely killing this guy this turn. Double block. Gonna try really hard to fully consider every turn, because I definitely play way too quick most of the time. That is a consistent issue I'm coming up against. Is that I will not even look at a hand and be like, oh, there's an attack that I'm really excited about having. Let's use it. And then I'll use it, and then it'll be the wrong move, and I'll feel like an idiot. Steady, gain retain. Having retain on survivor is pretty good. Having retain on flick flack is okay. Is it worth? I think steady on survivor isn't too bad. For 65 gold, we're about to get a shop, right? No, not even. Oh yeah, we're about to get a shop. I saw the circle and was like, that's where I am. Yeah, we're about to get a shop. Do we want to save money? I'm not going to have enough money to remove a card if I take the steady. I think I'll just take the max HP. Defensively responsible. Interesting. So we can't afford that, so it doesn't matter. Another flick flack wouldn't be bad. Panache is often quite good. Let's remove a card. Let's remove a blocker now. What can we afford now that we've done that? Can't get the panache. Pain in the ass. I could have done math. We're wrapping now. I don't know. Ricochet is kind of iffy. But we do have 3 discard cards in what will be a 14 card deck. So we'll almost certainly be able to play it. Does almost twice as much damage as Flick Flag. To one target. Is Ricochet even good? Or should I just take another Flick Flag? Because Flick Flag I can play for 1. Even if I don't have a way to discard it. But Ricochet does more damage. I am just... Yeah. I'm going to take the Ricochet. It does kind of double us down into doing a... It's pretty good. I think 4th card on Acrobatics is actually kind of where we want to be. Because that's... Well, let's do that. We want more draw discard. I don't think I'm ready for a double elite. Like 2 elites in a row. That sounds like a nightmare. We're fighting a clam. We drew our Ricochet and we didn't draw any of our ways to get it off. This is a nightmare. Oh god. Is this clam going to completely cook our ass? No, we're gonna be fine. Probably should have kept that second. Can we kill? No, not even close. Yeah, I should have kept that second block, and I should have used... What am I doing, dude? Always stop before you press the intern button. Make sure that you actually want to end your turn. We actually want to end our turn. I think we can kill 6/6. I'm gonna lose my mind. We took so much unnecessary damage on that turn, or on that, in that battle. That's my bad. Untouchable is huge. So we've got a decent amount of Sly cards that are decent. A decent amount of decent Sly cards. I think we kind of want to go up this way. Maybe do this. Maybe do like some more potential, but this is a nice heal that we kind of need, and then we can potentially upgrade a card here. I think we're gonna do that and just be safe. We got a potion belt, so we can kind of store potions a little bit, which is kind of nice. Okay. So here we got 6, 10, 14, 17 damage exactly. I think we kind of would prefer... So we certainly want to block everything. We can do that with a untouchable and or just a regular block. It's going to be weakened. But I think I want to kill next turn more than this turn. So I think we do this. Shiv, shiv. Hit, block. Because now we can pop him, lock him, shock him, type shit. And then this turn we can just kill both of them. For sure. Doesn't matter what we discard, we just kill. Stolen back? You can't steal back, dude. They stole my stuff and then I killed them all and took it back. I didn't steal it. We rest there. It's a safe thing to do, and then like if we get to this, then we can. We're really cooked on the boss. Oh, we need we need some cards that we don't have. The dog's being cute. Oh no. It's a disaster. So hopefully we can get a couple more potions while we are... Hopefully we can get a couple more potions. To do the boss immense harm. I think we want to do the calculated gamble here. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 6 is 18, which is not quite enough. So we just defend ricochet. Could have done defend double attack as well, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Speedster might be nice. Reflexes is obviously great. Either of these is going to be really nice. We don't actually have very much draw cards. Let's take the reflexes. Immediately kind of pays off. We can draw 2 for 1, which isn't bad. Do the old bam bam, flick flack, paddywhack type shit. I like to try to kill the back guy first, because I know that I can block the front guy pretty reliably no matter what, and this guy just ramps out of control. Kind of a rough draw there. A really rough draw there, honestly. Okay. That's totally fine. It wasn't totally fine, if that wasn't immediately obvious. That was devastating. Calculated gamble. Do the 7 damage, my bad. 7 damage to everybody. We can acrobats. Do the reflexes. Get another 2 draws. 1 draw, I guess. Because I'm actually a little bit stupid. It's my bad. Okay, got that guy. Oh, and we win. We got 2 shivs. We can bam, bam, and get them with the neutralize. Took a little bit of damage there. Not too bad. Let's move on to the question mark. Okie dokie. We're playing a pretty tight deck. We don't want an Eternal Greed in our hand. Let's just take 59 gold. Pass it. I think that we don't really have a choice but to upgrade a card. I think Ricochet is going to be the best thing to upgrade. It does an extra 3 damage. This does an extra 2 damage. This does an extra 4 damage. So maybe the Hidden Daggers is actually what we want. Hidden Daggers doesn't seem too bad. Let's do the Hidden Daggers. An extra 4 damage is what we're gonna want. And we don't really have any setup, so we're just looking for a good turn. A generically good turn is going to be plenty for us. Our acrobatics is already upgraded, so we can... Let's use our power potion first. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. Is that affected by negative dexterity, I wonder? I don't think it should be. So let's do acrobatics first. We're going to discard a defend. We're going to use the Blessing of the Forge. And then we're going to calculated gamble, I think. Right? Calculated gamble. Yep. We hit him with the acrobats. Smack him with the ricochet. You hit him with the neutralize, hidden daggers. Bam, bam. Shiv, shiv. Strike. Draw 2 cards, gain 1. Flick flag, pass. This is the worst thing that we could possibly draw. This is really, really bad. If I'm being totally honest, we're going to we're just going to use every single potion that we have trying to get through this fight, because it is not going to get easier. I think we just strike, hit him with the untouchable. Let's pass. Okay, acrobatics is really good. You can do the ricochet. You can do survivor and discard the flak for free. We have enough block that it doesn't matter. Okay, we're doing okay. Four potions, I hope we're doing okay. We need another acrobats at least. Another acrobats and several another acrobats and several like prepare, because this is not enough. This is not enough discard. I am glad that we used every potion that we have, because we are quickly getting destroyed by this guy. 1 damage 4 times. I'm going to crash out. This guy is impossible, dude. This guy is impossible. Oh, I hate him. Oh, how I hate you. Let me just block. This is quickly becoming just a race, so we do need to keep in mind. Excuse me. We need to keep in mind our goals here, and our goal is to kill this guy, not to preserve health total. Yeah, because our ricochet isn't going to do any damage after this turn. We didn't even get through his freaking guard. Oh my god. Okay. Not like this. Doesn't do any damage. We don't care about it. 2 damage is enough. Negative strength is so rough, dude. This is literally just a boss that, like, if you don't kill it within the first couple of turns, within the first, like, 10 turns, admittedly, then you're kind of cooked. And I would prefer not to be cooked. You know? But that's the life. We take 12, and then I think we should be able. Oh, we should hopefully be able to kill this turn. And yet, here we are. Now we need to find 4 damage in the deck of 0 damage cards. It does 0 damage. That's so frustrating, dude. The strike plus, not enough. Okay, there you go. Holy cannoli. Alright. Whenever you play an attack, gain 2 strength this turn. I don't think so. You can only play this card when there are no cards in your draw pile. I really want to try to play a deck that makes Grand Finale work. I do sadly feel like the serpent form is the only way to go here. We'll take the serpent form. Seems like a fine way to live. Upgrade 4 cards. Not too bad. Brightest Flame. Very good. And gain 1 at the start. Extinguishes at Act 3. I think the storybook is going to be the play here. Let's see what we got in store for us. That's a lot of elites that we have to fight. Okay. Are there any late stores? We kind of want to get this store. It's a very dangerous store, but it's one that we may want to take. This guy is the worst. I hate fighting him, but it's an interesting fight. I hear a lot of people glazing him for being like an interesting fight. The only way that we can get up to that late shop is through this way, though. Oh, we haven't even chosen. Upgrade 4 random cards. I don't think we can do that. The chances of getting a card like 4 strikes is way too high. We're taking the brightest flame. We don't really care about maximum health that much. We don't care about it. It's not that big of a deal. Just blocking the whole attack, hitting them. This is exactly why we took the brightest flame, so that we could draw 3 Slay cards and not have any way to discard them. Oh, maybe my deck is trash. Uh-oh. We need a prepared plus, honestly. And we needed all of these cards on the last turn. My bad. So we can do this, get the serpent form. Hidden daggers. We got... I think we can get through the shield this turn. 6, 6. We can discard this whole thing. Just pound the shit out of them. Yeah, I think the snake... serpent form seems like it was not even... like, it's the best move and it's not even close. We don't want any more Sly cards until we get at least like 2 more things that will discard cards. I'm trying to avoid these greed traps because I know that I'm not that guy. Let's just take the T. Hate that guy hates us enough that... oh, so we can get the serpent form pretty easy. This seems like the easiest calculated gamble of my life. You always want to draw before you do anything else, unless you have a full hand, and then you don't want to do that. But I'll learn one day. I think we can just kill both of these guys if I'm... yeah, screw these guys. They're gone. They're done. So we have to go up this way to get the shop, and we want to get the shop. We're divining... yeah, we're divining 6 times. I don't really care about debt. Financially healthy decisions. We get a rare. We get a box. We get a decent amount of money. I don't think that's a curse. Oh, We may be the best diviner of all times. Radiant Tincture, Cure All. I've heard Permafrost is actually pretty good. This card is nutty as well. Tools for the Trade is really good for our deck and does stuff that we need, though. I think this will probably be more likely to get us the win. This is more likely to make the game more fun for me. So we're going to take the Tools for the Trade. And we're not going to look back. A skill in your hand. We don't want skills in our hands to do that. Let's take another calculated gamble. It seems like one of the best things that we could possibly take in the game. We have plenty of health. Let's just upgrade Serpent Form. 5 damage every time you cast a spell. Seems nice. Upgrade this. Gives 3 cards and 3 mana. This is cost 0. We don't really care too much about that. The Brightest Flame upgrade is very, very tempting. That's the only way that we can get more mana, and it draws us cards. It makes it so that we can actually play the Serpent Form, which is nice. The Permafrost definitely helps play the Serpent Form as well. So, that's something. I think we just calculated gamble. Calculated gamble. Use that. Take the Serpent Form. Tools for the Trade seems like an easy play. Trying to kill the bad guy because he's a cretin and a knave. For being totally honest, I don't want to... discard a card, draw 2 cards. Turn these toxics into a dagger. Blast this guy's ass to hell. Draw a bunch of cards. Discard our dead. Calculated gamble. Kill this guy. Like, I said, kill this guy. Kill him. Kill him. We got him? We got him, boys. We don't care about any of this. We're skip. Our deck is definitely coming together. This is starting to look like a deck that I would what I would consider a winning deck. Which is nice. So we kind of want to play some cards before we use our calculated gamble. But we really don't. So let's just use our calculated game. Wait, so let's max 10 cards. I think we can just max out our deck. Yeah. Serpent Form, Tools of Trade. Acrobat. Pop that. Calculated gamble. Survivor, get a little bit of reflex going. Brightest Flame. Acrobat. Get him with the dead. And then pound his ass into dirt. Easy peasy. Prepared is great. We're taking prepared for sure. We're getting pretty close. Oh, this is a rough one for us. We're gonna want to like kill him pretty quickly. Add a random attack skill and power to your hand. They're all free. Seems like a boss fighting maneuver. Okay, so let's calculate a gamble, see if we can draw the Serpent Form. I think that's the only way that we can do safe damage to him. Taking 21 damage. Now we're not. We're actually blocking. We discard the reflex. Easy peasy. Acrobatics. Get the untouchable. We're actually doing totally fine against this guy. I don't know what I was worried about. Maybe we don't even want to discard that. I think we just do the defense. Pop him. Do we even want to pop him with the shivs? We really don't want the shivs to be back in our deck, so let's do that. Hit the brightest flame. We'll flat cast the reflex, defend. We'll doink him. Discard the ricochet, I guess. Really rough on that. Maybe I don't think ricochet is good against this guy at all, but playing a bunch of cards sure is. So. Oh, the debt steals money from us. I could have read that card. I think we can just discard that. That's fine. And then we kill him. I don't think we took a single damage to that. Okay. That time we don't really need more energy. Bullet time isn't great for us. That's not great for us. Maybe bullet time is okay. It's really not. Bullet time sucks. Expertise. I don't think we're using any of this. Realistically, not gonna happen. Slide to a skill to your hand. We don't want that. But we don't want that. Enchanted attacks deal 9 additional damage. Do we have any enchanted attacks? No. Playing 3 skills in a single... Every 3 skills you play in a single turn gives you... does 5 damage. Seems honestly like an easy pickup. If I'm being totally honest. We are playing a lot of skills. Do we want to start off with a brightest flame? I don't think we really do. Let's pop him with that. Let's pop up a brightest flame. Screw it. Calculated gamble. Because we really want the serpent form. We really want the tools of the trade. We really don't want this debt. Then we can pop these guys for a little extra something something. Pop them in the face. Pop, 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 pop. Get a little untouchable going. Get a little neutralize on there. Kind of clobbering a little bit. Clobber, the old clobber and slobber. Brightest flame plus. Seems like an easy calculated gamble to me. Ba 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 ba, as they say. I think we're kind of popping off here. When I draw the best card in the in the pool and just start going crazy, seems fine to me. That's what this game is all about. These guys are dead, dude. There's no way they're getting out of here alive. God, okay, well. That is nice. On the Sly cards, when you play a card that discards a Sly card, then you discard 2 cards. Or then it counts as playing 2 cards, so the Serpent form goes off twice. I didn't realize that. Until just now. We are getting to the point, I mean 5 damage seems awesome. Okay. It's obviously a great turn 1. I don't mind that at all. Knowledge Demon? Didn't see this one coming, I doubt. Draw fewer cards. I think we can just take some damage. It's not that big of a deal. You can discard that. Use the old Brightest Flame. And then we pop off. Huge. Oh, the Serpent form is so good, dude. What a nutso card. I think we're just kind of racing this guy, and it's not even like a race, really. It's like a... Like, we're just gonna kill him. I don't need to get too cocky. We're down to 39, okay. May as well use a potion. Discard your hand next turn. Okay. So we're definitely killing next turn. I would be surprised if that wasn't the case. Let's just do the old... Attack him a lot. Use some abilities and kill him. We just killed him this turn. Okay. I think Abrasive is insane. Nightmare is also quite good. Abrasive has to be it. Whistle, Cook. Oh, Cook is nasty here. And that's going to replace the HP that we're losing. First card you play each combat is played an extra time. That would be really, really good if we could get our... We gotta get the Meat Cleaver. I'm just gonna be flat out with you. We gotta get the Meat Cleaver and stop by every rest site that we possibly can until we get to the boss. Which we're going to... I would be surprised if we didn't just kill his ass at this point in the game. I think if we went straight to the boss, we would kill him. The only thing keeping us from doing that is... I don't know why I did that. Oh. We can still just calculate a gamble. Let's do that. Get the Serpent form, get the Brightest Flame, get the Survivor, Reflex. Acrobat. Just play every card that we can and blast their ass to hell. Holy cow. Something tells me we're winning this run. I know I've been saying this, but... Holy cannoli, we are just unstoppable. Another acrobats is huge. Or acrobatics? I don't know, dude. Uncommon potion seems great. This is a bit rough. Duplicate our deck. I've never seen that work out for anybody. I don't want 50 cards in my deck. I'm gonna downgrade and upgrade that. Honestly, might have made our deck like a lot better. Screw it. I really don't want to take damage from these fuckers. From these fuckers. You fuckers. Yeah. Seems worth it. Prepared. We'll take another prepared. Do we want to... I do think we want to smith the brightest flame again. It is the best card in our deck and it's not even close, and then we'll just start cooking after that. A little bit of strength wouldn't do us poorly. Speedster would probably accelerate the amount of damage that we're doing. We don't need to worry about taking cards out of our deck. Is strength the play? I think most of our damage is coming from Serpent form, honestly. So... Let's get the speedster. Purity isn't bad. Purity might get us something. I think Purity is not a bad card to add. First time you gain block, totally fine. We're cooking. We're taking the dead out. We're taking a... We'll take out a strike. Easy peasy. Yummy! We're fighting elites. Oh, it's only the hardest elite in the game. Let's see how it goes. Blah, 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 blah. We smack them around a lot. Get the old tools for the trade. We didn't draw any of the cards that we wanted. We're going to take a lot of damage unless we just use a potion. In which case we will take like only a little bit of damage. Not that big of a deal. Untouchable seems awesome. Brightest Flame seems awesome. Acrobatics. Discard Hidden Dagger, I guess? Maybe Prepared too? Hidden Dagger? Yeah. Purity out. These guys. Get a little bit more. Get a little bit more. Calculated Gamble. get them. Pop, pop. The old pop, pop. And we can... Acrobatics. We'll discard this because we're not going to need it. Prepared. Yeah, we don't need that. Get him with the old... Holy cow. We are popping off, dude. This is awesome. Ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. Oh. Okay, we're cooking. Oh man, this is getting pretty good. Okie dokie. Speedster, do a little acrobatics, maybe a little tactician, a little brightest flame. Looks like we didn't draw our good card. Let's calculated gamble. Where the hell? Where's our is it the last card? It's the last card. Okay, of course. We can do this. Get rid of all the worst cards that we have. I think prepared is probably better than neutralize. Oh, and they're all better than ascenders. So let's do that. Prepared. Then it's a good thing we're prepared to. We would hate for any of them to be alive. This is awesome. I love this game, dude. Oh no, it's the hardest guys. I hate these guys. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh, I'm just joking though. I'm joking. I just use the cards that are available to me and immediately destroy them. It sucks to be these guys. Oh my god. I think we're actually going infinite. I don't think this stops. You're never going to breathe again. Kind of beat here. Tactician, easy. It would really suck to be these guys. Oh man. Okay. I don't think there's a world where we lose. I hope we're not getting too cocky here. Boo. Yay! Yippee! Oh, okay, okay. You're fucked now, buddy. We may as well... I mean, we should have done this. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that was the biggest shit-eating play I've ever seen. Okay. We get the speedster out. And we're back to full hand, baby. And you're just gone. You're just removed from this world, I'm afraid. Not an optimized play, but we take it all the same. Oh, this game is so much fun when you pop off. This is the best feeling I've had in months, dude. Good game. Okay. Yeah, get wrecked. Architect, you ain't shit, dude. I've perished. Awesome, dude. Well, that's that game. Thanks for watching.